What's up, everybody? How's it going? Yeah, congrats on the shiny Swinub. I always get confused. Speaking of Swinub, do I have that whole family shiny? I feel like Mamoswine has been in a lot of stuff lately. I do have Mamo. I know I got Pylo from PLA. Okay, I apparently do have the whole family. I'm surprised Mamoswine doesn't have a form of some variety. I bang my controller on my desk. Okay, we got Skarmory, who is pretty spicy. Pyroar, not spicy. Dugong. Pyrogue. Ooh, Ducklet. Okay, this might be a bird kind of night, chat. Little, don't need. Sylveon, whoops. Oh, there's Middle Tink that I need. Tauros, oh no. Okay, we actually have some options, chat. There are some things that need to be shiny hunted. Yeah, what's up, everybody? Hope you're all staying warm. It has been cold and snowy. It's like, wow, I can't remember the last time it... I mean, if I said, like, I can't remember the last time it really snowed, it sounds like it snowed, like, a ton. Which, I mean, it snowed, but it's not, like... It's just been a while since it snowed, I guess.
Do you have to get all the Tauros forms?
No.
Okay.
I do need it, though. I do need Paldean Tauros. One is enough. I will count one as enough and be like, that's it.
I agree.
I mean, I can't even get... There's one of them that's in Violet, so you would have to... We'd have to do another union room, and you would have to find one.
Let's not do that.
It's valid. Yeah, it's been chilly Billy. Oh, I didn't Discord post. Hold on. Why did Miraidon go away? Oh, I hear my own ping. Yeah, so the funny thing about that Pecha Run video, chat, is here's what I'm asking. Here's what I'm asking, chat. Why was that not in the game? Why the frick was that not included in the game?
Yeah, it would have been neat to have the movie in the game.
I don't understand. Just put that in the game. Why is it being released as like a marketing thing? Very strange. I liked it. It was interesting. But at the same time,
Maybe
it's
they want
like
the more sales.
yeah, I don't know. Why the frick was that not in the game?
Maybe it didn't sell as well as projected.
So yeah, Pecha Run is just a little guy that really wants affection. Also, we got a little bit of a look at the Loyal 3, which, you know...
Yeah, it made me like Pecha Run more.
Is Skarmory gonna be an obvious one?
Pecharunt wants you to think that it was being manipulated, but it was actually manipulating everyone around it.
I mean, Pecharunt had the old couple under its control. Like, it was bringing out their selfish wants and desires. Pecharunt was controlling them.
Pecharunt is its own worst enemy.
Also, I saw a tweet, and I didn't realize this, but basically the whole DLC has been a Peach beefing with an orange. Ogerpon is based on a certain type of orange. That's why its shiny is green, because it's unripe. Probably. Probably.
And then Pecharunt's shiny looks like a peach.
Does it?
Yeah, it's orange.
So I don't know about Terapagos, but there ain't no hidden treasure of Area Zero. I don't know why they called it this. It was really just about a peach beefing with an orange.
It all returns to the orange and grape.
I mean, that little animated short, chat, that shot of Ogerpon absolutely booking it. It beating the ever-loving shit out of both Pecharunt and all the loyal 3. Ogerpon is so cool. Ogerpon is actually insanely cool. I mean, the loyal 3 murdered her friend. They went they robbed him and then killed him.
The short confirmed that Ogerpon had a trainer before you.
That was in the DLC. We knew that already.
Oh, it was? Oh.
Yes. And we knew the loyal 3 had killed him.
Hmm.
But yeah, just another just another thing to show that Ogerpon is really cool. Terapagos has nothing. What a fraud. So what happens when Pecharunt, like, went back into its shell? Did its effect on the old couple wear off? Did they just constantly wonder what happened to Pecharunt?
They probably just snapped out of their daze, and then they just assumed, oh, Pecharunt's on its quest.
I feel like it was implied that Ogerpon just free roams.
Huh. Yeah, you're right, Midnight. All the legendaries in some way have, like, tragic backstories or something.
Also, chat, speaking of legendaries, you know that one room in Area Zero where you get either Roaring Moon or Iron Valiant? And it has all the weird circles? Apparently that is a map of where all of the Ruinous Quartet are located.
Oh.
Was that not what you were expecting it to be?
We all thought it was gonna be like a puzzle or something, and like the waterfall in the back was gonna open, you remember?
Yeah. Well, turns out it's just like a map that triangulates the locations of all the Ruinous Quartet.
Well, at least it's something.
Yeah. I mean, I'll take my Ruinous Quartet scraps. That's all they gave us, really.
You'll probably get more of them in, like, the next gen, or whenever the whenever we go to like China or something?
I don't know, but that's kind of neat, I guess. At least it's something. It's the 4 circles that kind of look like the Toxicity thing from Gen 8 in that
You
one
remember
room. That one
Yeah.
room in Area 0 that's like a big open cavern where you get Roaring Moon and Valiant. There's circles on the ground.
It's like a creepy cave.
Oh, you got a shiny with a snowy mark, Justin? Nice.
Nice.
So yeah, that's pretty cool, I guess. It's all about the Ruinous Quartet. But what do they have to do with Area 0?
I don't think anything.
Yeah, that leaves more questions, honestly. It's like, okay, so it's a location for all the Ruinous Quartet, but why? Why is that there? Is it even that deep? Or is it just like a fun little way to make that room seem more important than it actually is?
About the only lore we have for the Ruinous Quartet is that they were just like treasures that were eventually personified into negative emotions and were sealed away by the king or something? I don't know.
Alright, we're good. Now we just gotta look for green rusty skarmory.
Also, if they're a quartet, what songs do they play?
Going for the shiny charm in PLA. Hey, I mean, the shiny charm like instantly worked the second I booted that game back up. I can't believe I got a shiny Monferno just putzing around in that game. The proof is in the shiny pudding. Ugh, Skarmory's fly animation looks so goofy. Why is it just hover?
This is the entire lore on the Ruinous Quartet.
Yeah, I have a random PLA shiny that's gonna sneak into the compilation this year. I need to go back and get Onyx. There's a few Pokemon from that game I need to get. One day in ancient times of Paldea.
Yeah, it just says a merchant came from the east with the possession of the 4 treasures. So,
Let me bring up a picture of shiny Skarmory real quick just to make sure I know what I'm looking for.
treasures from the east.
Somebody made a Mega Skarmory on DeviantArt. That's okay.
And
Hopefully I'll be able to spot this. It looks... Ugh, anytime we have steel types now, I'm scared about shiny hunting them. Yeah, what did you guys think of the Pecha Runt? little video that they released, chat. Like how it's implied that Pecharunt almost like died. Ogerpon almost just flat out killed it. This is why Ogerpon rules.
Wo Chien, Qian Pao, Ting Lu, and Shi Yu have the same name in Japanese.
Oh, that reminds me. Pecharunt is the first mythical we have, chat, where its name is different in Japanese. Its name in Japanese is like Momowaru or something like that.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool, Silver. That's interesting, actually. I wonder if that is intentional.
Wait, who's bringing up Mega Evolutions?
Mega Skarmory.
Oh, I guess yeah, it was me. I already forgot I did that. But yeah, that's, interesting. The first mythical to, have a different name in, like, in English and Japanese. Oh, I saw that. There was a Sword and Shield update. What incarnation are they doing in Sword and Shield? I did see somebody say they were gonna go back in and lock all the shinies in Dynamax Adventures.
I assume it was just like a home connectivity update.
But you like I like Pecharunt too.
Like what did they update legitimately? I can't find anything.
I'm telling you, they're gonna shiny lock all the Dynamax Adventures legendaries. I'm joking, Chad. They wouldn't do that. That would be truly insane.
What if it was called like Mochi Runt?
Mochi-mon. I wonder what possessed them to take that folklore and turn it into like an entire Pokemon DLC. Yeah, let's not jinx it. You're right. Let's not jinx it.
I read that the Pecharunt short, the story in it is almost word for word the Momotaro story.
Yeah. It didn't even really take that many like creative liberties with it.
Yeah. I'm not familiar with it, so...
Oh, boy. Yeah, I heard. Oh, man. Nobody's adding megas, chat. What are y'all talking about? If you want megas, go play Pogo.
Yeah. Megas are gone.
I mean, we're only what,
For now.
For now, like when we get our black and white game, then Gen 6 is up again, so it won't be that long. They're not gonna bring back Mega Evolution for Gen 6. Charizard gets a third and a fourth Mega Evolution. I hope you guys are excited. Why do I keep falling off of the geometry in this game? Excuse me, please. Please get up. That's crazy, because Gen 6 just turned a decade old. Like, they're really starting to catch up now.
Yeah, they either had to slow it down or just...
Yeah, like, what happens when we
Just-
come full circle? Then what? Do we just regurgitate the cycle all over again? We go back to Gen 1?
Back to Kanto once for the 4th time.
What's up, Mimikyu? Yeah, Mega Charizard Z.
Maybe the next time they'll get Sinnoh right.
Yeah, maybe when we're all like 67 and we're back to Gen 4 remakes again. Maybe that time. Maybe that's the time when they're gonna do it, chat. Here's a question, chat. What is one gen, so I guess 5, 6, 7, 8, and then this gen 9. What is a generation that you think could benefit the most from a redo, from a future remake or something of that sort?
5, 6, 7, or 9?
Any gen that hasn't been touched yet.
6.
6.
Easily 6.
I have a different answer. No, I don't think nobody said 7. I would say 7. I think Gen 7 without all of the, like, closed areas, like an open world Gen 7 could actually be really fun. If they can fix some of the slow pacing in the start of that game and open it more, I think that could greatly benefit Alola. Yeah, maybe instead of actually having to, like, take a boat, you could ride on a Pokemon or fly or something like that. That could be actually really cool.
How would they do a trailer for a Gen 7 remake now? For specifically for, like, meet Alolan forms, when Alolan forms have been in every single game since Gen 7.
But wait, there's more. Discover new Alolan forms, like Alolan Parasect.
Yeah, I guess
That's
they could just make more, huh? Make more and then make 2 more Ultra Beasts for the respective game, they would probably do. Kind of like Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon.
Yeah, focusing more on the Ultra Beast would be pretty cool. 2-hour long open. Yeah, exactly. If they could fix the pacing and really open that game up, it would greatly benefit that region.
Yeah, they could have like a new island, sure.
The last truly threatening evil team. Pokemon's kind of doing a Disney chat. They're kind of doing like, we can't have Ursula or Jafar anymore. We can't have, you know, Getsis or Giovanni. Now we have to have Morley Gray or no villain at all. Aether was actually pretty, like, that room with that Lusamine had with all the frozen Pokemon is legitimately, like, scary. Keeping them as, like, frozen specimens.
They never touched on again, for the first time ever, the Pokemon human hybrid monster in Sun and
Oh,
Moon.
you mean when she fused with Nihilego?
What was up with that?
Yeah. That was such a buck
Weird.
wild boss fight because all of Lusamine's Pokemon were like super pissed. I'll never forget that, fighting her Beware, who was like angry. I always took that to mean like her Pokemon were getting influenced by it.
Yeah, probably. Oh, that sucks to hear, Midnight. I hope one day it just randomly turns up. I had that happen many times. It sucks.
Yeah, I lost my copy of Diamond a long time ago. RIP. What did I think of Mochi Mayhem? I liked it. I'm again gonna ask why that Pecharunt video they released today wasn't in the game. But...
You know how you compared the music to Splatoon? I saw a lot of people also comparing it to Splatoon.
sounded very Splatoon-esque.
Which is funny.
Yeah, Koo said they're supposedly working on a new Pokemon movie. Did you guys hear Palmo's dub voice, by the way? I saw that clip doing the rounds. Palmo sounds like Mickey Mouse.
It's literally Mickey Mouse.
It's literally Mickey Mouse. He goes, Palmo!
I'm gonna find it.
Palmo! That's a fascinating choice.
Cool.
Okay. Okay, dub Pokemon.
I found it. Hold on.
Palmo!
Let me link it.
Why they got Palmo sounded like that? Like...
Palmo!
Palmo! You don't like Nemona's voice? I feel like Nemona's voice is fitting, but the Palmo choice is interesting. Has anybody watched the dub for Horizons? I've only seen a few clips.
Mouse. Totodile is Donald Duck. Who's Goofy?
Yeah, where's Goofy? Not what you would have personally gone with. They introduced Nemona quickly. I wonder if Arvin and Penny are gonna show up at some point, or like Kieran and Carmine.
What's the intro?
It's not good. We listened to it on stream the other day. I did not like it.
I'm gonna listen to it.
It definitely sounds like a generic dub anime intro. Are you shiny? I can't even tell, dude. You look... Yeah, I think this is shiny,
Yeah,
chat.
that's shiny.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
shiny.
Nice.
He's just kind of looking at me. Oh boy, I really don't like when they pop in and out of existence like that. Who knew Skarmory was so chill like that? What's up? Yeah, that's shiny. Okay. Cool.
Even in Gen 6, it was like kind of coated in green. That's too bad.
Hey, I can't even see your cool green wings, Skarmory. I can barely see the green on there. Okay, can I try to catch this? I know it'll probably use Brave Bird. It'll wake up and use Brave Bird. Bruh. Skarmory's one of those. Skarmory's one of those Pokemon that I see a lot of people think is part of Gen 3, which always cracks me up.
Well, isn't it first of all, it's a silver exclusive. Second of all, it's like around Blackthorn and an optional route. Unlike Route 113. It makes sense.
I mean, it's like when people think Slugma is part of Gen 3 because it was those Pokemon were so prevalent in Hoenn. Oh, why you gotta have I bet Skarmory has an annoying catch rate. I mean, I'm not doing any damage to it, but you know.
Tried finding the anime and there's just a guy singing it with the audio turned off. That's great. Let me find an actual
Check out my
one,
karaoke
please.
cover of the new Pokemon dub. You can't believe they thought removing Ash would hurt the anime? I know. That's funny, isn't it? Almost like Pokemon's brand power is untouchable. It is still funny to see people begging and crying for Ash to come back, though. I still see it under a lot of Pokemon Twitter posts, and it's like, man, move on. You gotta give it up, man. Even if I did false swipe it at this point, I'd probably do like 2 damage, because it's +4. Can I get a crit catch or something? Stop iron defensing.
I used to think Skarmory and Slugma were Gen 3 because I played it before Gen 2.
Slugma was both Slugma and Skarmory are very rare in Gen 2, so... I mean, I guess even just playing through just Gen 3, you might think that.
I think the Gen 3 anime, one of them has a Skarmory.
Rockhead Fortress.
Yeah, he used to. Yeah, his Pineco evolved. That's right.
There's a Brave Bird. Gosh. Mushy Mush's 4 times weakness really not feeling great here.
Are there other spores besides Mushy Mush you can have?
Amoonguss.
Let's see.
Ash should have had his story solved. I mean, he kind of did. Did he not?
Code Squirrel, Boot Bonnet.
I feel like Ash won the big championship and he walked off into the sunset. Oh, this is ridiculous. Spend 10 minutes catching this thing. Thank you. I appreciate it. Alright.
Wait, what? The only way to get a Smeargle with 4 besides like sketching it is a 2013 World Championship? That's so weird.
There's Skarmory. Alright, that's a good one to get to start the stream with, chat. Good.
I like Spore's Gen 5 animation.
Alright, well, we had a lot of other options. What can we do next? I would not be opposed to doing Ducklet. Let me heal real quick, and then I might try Ducklet out.
Excluding the use of Sketch, a Pokemon able to learn Spore has been introduced in every odd-numbered generation. All Pokemon that naturally learn Spore are associated with mushrooms.
Never claim the DLC purchase close? I don't even know what that is.
I don't know.
I mean, it's like there's a code out for a new Rotom case, and it's like, I'm never gonna use that. So why do I care to waste my time downloading it? Would I say it's worrisome that the anime was delayed another month? No, it's probably just a legal issue.
If you click on the downloadable content button...
Oh no, why did the game... Oh, the game. Oh, we just had a freeze on her. It's the group of Bombardier. It is the group of Bombardier that made the game just slow down. What are they, in this cave? I don't see any ducklets.
How much you want to bet they're underground?
Or they're a day-only spawn.
Yep.
Wow, Kitakami is full of that. Kitakami is so full of Pokemon that will only spawn at a certain time of day. Oh, does that even make sense for Ducklet? Volbeat and Illumise, like, fine, whatever, they're fireflies, but... That's a whooper.
Why does the game even show it then?
I know, it's such bullshit. And the fact that you can't change the time in this game...
Yeah.
I don't ever see anybody bring that up. Like, what a massive oversight. Actually insane, clumsy oversight.
It's just kind of weird.
Ugh, Bombardier stinks. Go away. Why'd they have to bring you back over here? Stay back in Paldea. Well, there are no Ducklet here, so I guess I'm swoosing my way back out of here. Gosh, I guess I could do Tauros until... until I get sick of it. Humans can handle electricity just fine. They're built differently. Why can't they have adult Ash, Misty, and Brock? I mean... There's probably, like, a Pokemon show Bible where that was just something they never wanted to do.
Yeah. That would be interesting, though, like a grown-up Matt and Ty, but it's Ash and Brock, or...
Yeah, well,
Misty,
Digimon
whatever.
has never been able to pull that off correctly. Blast Kazuna, give up on your dreams and die. Become a crotchety old adult. Give up the things you loved from your childhood. Great message, guys. Love that. Just like I love Tauros being one of the most obnoxious Pokemon.
If its horns were always red and blue, that'd be neat.
James Turner L. Rare James Turner L. Why are Oinkolones spawning over here?
Look at them, they're running around the field. That's funny.
I mean, I like what they did with the main cast in, like, 0-2. It's just everything after that. Like, Tri and Kazuna were just rancid. I still think Digimon Tri is one of the worst pieces of media. That Tauros just, like, leaped from the sky. Digimon Tri is one of the worst pieces of media I've ever watched. Absolutely just horrendous. Oh man, I love Tauros, dude. I love this. I love getting looped into battles. Oh boy. It did not try. I don't care what kind of mental deficiency you have. That's not a license to be a creep. Sorry. He's a 33-year-old grown man, not a heckin' small ooh-woo autism acoustic bean. He can own up to his own actions. Fucking embarrassing that people are saying this. Grown-ass fucking man. My heckin' small ooh-woo bean favorite content creator would actually never do this. Ugh. Embarrassing. Actually embarrassing. And I'm gonna be stuck in another battle. Man, Tauros is fucking miserable. They did not play test this at all.
I didn't see that, the struggle. I should check it out, though. Sounds good.
It was depressing. It really was. It really, really, really was. Terrible. And back when Tri first...
the old ones.
Back when Tri first came out, it was like a slow drip feed. All of the parts came out so far apart. It was like... not to compare it to Steven Universe, a far better product, but it reminded me of how Cartoon Network staggered Steven Universe releases. They just had no idea. Bandai has no idea what to do with Digimon. They have no idea.
Hey, at least they're doing polls about it recently.
That's, I mean, I think that's pretty telling that they have absolutely no idea.
What we'll see from that, who knows?
They have
the Duchy is really nostalgic as well, the struggle. I'll let my mom know about that as well.
They have a big nostalgic brand on their hands where most of the people that liked it are now adults and they just don't know what to do with it. Gosh, I feel like I'm playing Mario Kart or something. I have to like dodge. These are all blue shells I have to dodge.
Digimon had an anime called Ghost Game, roughly, that ended last year, I believe. But since then, nothing, no.
I was looking forward to Ghost Game, but it was just too, like... I don't know how to describe it. It was just like Monster of the Week. There was no big bad, like... I don't know.
You want there to
I
be
think
more
it was
like
just way too, like...
loose.
childish.
Yeah.
Nothing like a Digimon Tamers. And it's like, yeah, sure, fair. They want to get kids invested into the franchise, so whatever, but just wasn't for me. Come on! Let's Go mode is especially frustrating when Mushy Mush stands there and I have thousands of Toros running towards me.
Oh, isn't that the Ice Devimon Mimikyu? I think.
Digimon has a lot of really weird designs.
Digimon is really goofy.
Yes. Speaking of goofy chat, Tyler and I watched a few Pale World.
Pal World.
Pale. I don't know why I said it like pale. You're my pal. Pal World trailers. It looks like a fake video game. Pal World
Wait,
looks
what's
like a parody thing that would be in like a TV show. You know what I mean? It looks like a fake video game.
It had like it has paragliders and it has mining. That's like the
some
mining.
of the Pokemon
animation...
are just they're just like Luxray. They had one that is, I honest to God think Pokemon could get away with suing them. It is just Luxray.
Pull up the Paldex.
It is just Luxray.
Some of the designs look fine. Like they're like, oh, that's fine. Some of them are, wow. Really bad. But
also, I was gonna tell you this, Tyler. I saw like apparently your pal World, which they're also caught in like Pokeballs. Like it is very blatant how much of a ripoff it is.
Oh, and there's shinies too, and they actually sparkle.
But apparently, your pals could get like eating disorders, and they could be like rowdy and stuff like that.
Really?
Like what? Why?
I just for the first time looked up trailers and stuff for this game last night, so that's why it's fresh in my head.
And they had one of the girls that pulls out her not Pokeball. I swear to God, it's just Marnie.
Yeah, there's the labor thing that you have to stop, I think is like the bad guy thing. It's exclusive to Xbox and PC.
Yeah, it'll be on Steam, Chad, if that's... It is multiplayer. I was thinking, like... I don't know, $30 is a lot for an unproven early beta game or whatever. Early access, that's what I meant. Early access. But also, it might be kind of silly goofy.
And, I mean, the only thing you said that to me, and what I said was, well, it is backed by Microsoft in some sort of way, so it's not going to be like.
Do they own the dev?
Quality.
Is that developer underneath their umbrella? I don't know anything about the devs.
Yeah, I think the company is called like Pass Play or something. I don't know.
You're gonna be getting it, Shanala? Hey, I'm curious. I am curious. It has base building, chat. Nothing gets me more than base building. It's like, I'm immediately like, oh, say no more.
Yeah, it has like base building, camping, and like...
Yeah, it kind of reminded me of like Rust. It was kind of like like a Subnautica Rust type thing where...
It's a survival game. It looks like survival, kind of like Monster Hunter hunting the pals.
Yeah, and of course you have a gun.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. We've seen, you know, clones like this before, like Temtem, that just kind of petered out. Is this actually gonna... Any competition is good. No matter how it is, competition is good. Especially for Pokemon, which has next to nothing in terms of competition.
Yeah, I was saying to you, like, you know, honestly, I hope it does somewhat well so that it might be some
Yeah,
competition
honestly,
with Pokemon.
I kind of hope the same. Like, monopolies are always bad. If they could do well. I mean,
Hold on,
Yokai Watch.
I need to find this Luxray Pokemon, you guys.
Yeah, it's just Luxray, chat. It's literally just Luxray. They have a Houndoom. They have like an Esper.
I'm gonna find the Lucario one too.
Yeah, they have like a Anubis. Taylor was asking me, they have a Lucario they have a Lucario, what do you think it's called? And I said like Anubis Mon or something like that, and it's literally called like Anubis.
Okay, I found it. I'll show you guys. Okay, here's Luxray. Or no, here's Lucario I meant. Here's Lucario.
Yeah, let me see.
Yeah, there was a Salazzle too.
Like, that's just Lucario!
That's Lucario, dude.
That's Lucario right there.
You guys... I'll give you a second to look at it. But you guys are not ready for Luxray.
The Luxray, I swear to God, it's copyright infringement.
It is literally Luxray.
I swear that could be like, they could get sued for that.
It's shiny Luxray. Okay, here's Luxray.
Yeah, that's just Luxray! That is just Luxray!
Its mane is just Luxray.
It has the same mane!
Yeah.
That is just Luxray, dude.
I'll post Luxray in YouTube as well.
That is just Luxray. And they have like a flying dragon that's very Salamence-esque.
Oh! One of them that I thought actually looked cool, even though it has
Cyclozar, you're
Arceus,
so
like,
fucking
belt.
annoying.
Oh, what is it called? I need to find it.
Yeah, maybe I should check Pal World out, chat. That might be funny. If anything, just to be like, that's Luxray, that's Houndoom. Like, I knew Pal World was a Pokemon, like, clone, I guess, in terms of designs, but that's like, wow. That is super duper blatant. They have like a big electric one that reminds me of Electabuzz.
If you're gonna play the game, don't like, it might be a spoiler, but check this one out. It has the...
That's Savali! That is Savali! That is Savali and Arceus combined into one, chat. They are not slick. That thing that Tyler just linked, that is Savali. It has the same crest on its head and the same Arceus rings. Like, guys, come on. That is just Savali mixed with Arceus. Yeah, and maybe like some Zekrom in there. Like, that's insane. That is actually insane.
Oh, and if you go to watch the trailer, watch it on Steam, not the newest one on YouTube.
Yeah, they uploaded one and it was like this overly serious track.
Yeah, it was like a really dramatic track
the music
in the back,
did
but
not
the one on
fit.
Steam had an adventure sort of sound.
That's one thing I'd be curious about. Does it copy, like, Pokemon has good music, does it copy Pokemon in that regard? Or is it all just like generic orchestral background noise? You know what I mean?
Yeah, some of the designs I think are good. They look good, but you can definitely see like, oh, this is this Pokemon. This is funny.
Yeah, the Wooloo one, too. Did a struggle. The Wooloo one. I know exactly which one you're talking about. That was in their trailer.
Yep.
But that's... You know what? I'm curious. I'm a little bit curious.
There's this, like, jumbo yellow one that kind of looks like Totoro with, like, a giant
Yeah, that's the
machine gun,
Electabuzz one.
I actually kind of like the design of it. I think it's funny.
They had one that kind of reminded me almost like... It wasn't mechanical, but it reminded me like a Horizon Zero Dawn enemy. Like you said, they're the same picture. They're the same picture. Yeah, the fact that it has multiplayer is intriguing.
If I could get it on like a discount, I probably would check it out because it's interesting. It seems weird. This doesn't happen often.
Yeah, I mean, besides Temtem, when's the last time you guys could think of, like, anything Pokemon-esque that hasn't been from Pokemon? Besides maybe, like, Yokai Watch.
That's the thing I was thinking of, Justin. Like, is it online only? Because that's...
Online only is
bad.
terrible. I would
know it
hope
says-
not.
On the Steam page, it says online co-op and single player, so it makes me think it's not, but...
I mean, it's
Ooh.
not... Is it a... It's a live service game.
It's meant to be... I think it's meant to be played in, like, servers, because it said, like, it supports servers up to 32 people.
What's up, Big Cacturn? I've gotten one Skarmory so far, and now I'm torturing myself with Tauros.
We're talking about Pal World.
Yeah, Palworld has a lot of not Pokemon that are very, very just Pokemon.
I haven't heard anybody talking about Temtem.
Yeah, Temtem had that, like, the blue platypus. That's, like, the only Temtem I can remember. They allow offline? Okay, good. Any games that are, like, you have to be online only, like... Pass.
You can play offline single player on Steam. Hold on, it says you can still access Pal World in an online single player on Steam if you're connected to the internet. However, we've tested Pal World without an internet connection and received failed to log in errors.
Uh-oh.
I don't like that. That makes me think if the servers shut down, would you not be able to play?
Oof. Ruh-roh.
I think if you have Game Pass, then yeah, why wouldn't you check it out, you know?
Yeah, the blue platypus was a popular fake mon. Midnight, you're right.
I don't know, it does seem interesting though. I'm interested.
Yeah, like I said, it's hard to not root for games like that that are trying to be Pokemon but better, especially right now.
You guys that play it, you should post screenshots in general on Discord if you feel like it. I'd be interested to see your teams.
Yeah, I want to see the Metacritic score for it before I, like... I'm curious to see how it'll score. Yeah, that Suicide Squad game is another good example of that, Galaxy, where it was supposedly only online And they got so much backlash for that. They were like, okay, we're gonna push for an update after the game comes out where you can be offline. That game was cooking for so long. That game probably cost $300 million plus to make, and they are not gonna make a fraction of that back.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I really wish we knew how much the budget was for these games, chat, for Scarlet and Violet. Or even, like, BDSP. I'm so curious.
I think all of these games are at least, like, $1 million.
1 million. One singular million.
1 million.
We know how much, like, Spider-Man 2 and Ratchet and Clank and all those games cost from that leak. Because video game companies don't report that. They don't report how much games cost, unlike movie studios do. Which is a shame. I wish that was not the case. Like, how much does Stardew Valley cost?
The Pocket... Okay, the people that made Palworld are called Pocket Pair.
Where are they from?
They're a Japan company.
Seriously? Interesting.
And they've made... Their game they have out now is an open world survival crafting game called Craftopia. It looks very like Breath of the Wild, Genshin.
You can definitely see the Breath of the Wild's influence runs very deep. You can see that in almost every like open world game now.
There's farming and industry in it, fishing and pets. Monsters, gotta catch 'em all. It says.
Wait a second.
Oh, there's like a Pokeball.
Yeah, they use like Pokeballs, except they have like spikes on them. I'm not joking.
This is Craftopia, not Palworld. Check it out.
The most expensive game is probably the upcoming
Last of Us 2. Last of Us 2 or
the next GTA game. Yeah, a Rockstar game. Red Dead 2 probably cost several $100 million. That's
a friggin' Pokeball, dude. Weird. So is this just like they're taking the Craftopia stuff and making it with their Pokemon?
It's so funny how prevalent that is in the industry right now. All these like craft, like Animal Crossing, Stardew-esque sim games like that.
AI Art Imposter. They have like an Among Us game.
AI art? What did you just say?
That's the name of it, the game. It's an AI Art Imposter, so you have to like... It's like...
Oh, you spot which one is AI art.
Yeah. New party AI drawing game. You are an artist who commands AI to draw new artwork. You and other artists collaborate in preparing for the next exhibition, but one of you doesn't know its theme.
That sounds very sketchy.
They look like Among Us, like cats.
Anything involving AI art is sketchy.
No, it's not actual AI art.
Are you sure? Like, how sure are you?
It has, like, they have, like, drawings.
How sure are you?
It looks like it's in the style of the game, if that makes sense. And then they have a card dungeon game? Over dungeon?
They're shutting down Minecraft Legends? Really? I did not hear about that.
Oh, remember when you were like, we should buy it? Thank God.
Wow, this man just exposed and roasted me. Remember that time you wanted to buy this flop-ass game? I don't know. I don't know, man. I thought it looked kind of fun. What can I say?
Kind of crazy to me that the Palworld company is in Japan also. I figured they were like, I don't know.
Yeah, I would have guessed they were a Western dev.
In America, yeah.
Oh. What was my team when I faced Volo? I had a Scizor, a Togekiss, a Garchomp, Hisui, Decidueye, Walrein.
You can apply for a creator review code for Palworld.
I'm too small potatoes. That would probably be an instant reject.
What if?
I've already seen thumbnails that are like, this power changes everything. Like, okay, dude. Nice clickbait.
Are there starters?
It looked like there were starters in that trailer. They looked like they had a blue Pokemon, a orange Pokemon, and a green Pokemon. You saw that video, Galaxy? Yeah, it's like... If this changes everything. Game's not even out, dude. How can you even say that?
More than 5 minutes, honestly, I don't blame him because Legends has a really slow opening. For like, you know, a younger kid, I could see them being like, I want to catch the Pokemon already.
So that's one thing if Palworld gets you into the game and you go, that would be great. Games with very excruciatingly slow starts are always just like kind of miserable. Good night, Galaxy. Have a good one. Yeah, it's like we played a little bit of PLA yesterday, and the overworld music in PLA goes so much harder than it does in this game.
Yeah, a game where you just press start and you're in the game is very like, wow.
I mean, that's very hard. I will acknowledge that getting your player into the game and then getting them to understand everything and not have it feel really clunky, that's very difficult. That is very difficult. It takes truly skilled game devs and writers to show, don't tell with tutorials and intro stuff.
Mm-hmm.
What's up, Leo?
Put the tutorial in like the first dungeon sort of thing, like
yeah,
secretly.
they gotta start you slow and then you pick up stuff and go learn as you go, not just like, hello, I am Grungy and I am here to tell you to use X with your inventory to craft.
Like Tears of the Kingdom had that thing where Link woke up in the tomb.
Yeah, I think Breath of the Wild is actually a great example of a game that does a tutorial really well.
Yep. Actually, yeah, I think Breath of the Wild is.
And I think Tears is worse. That starting island is kind of excruciating.
It has more story.
Yeah, Breath of the Wild, what a great game.
Grungy.
That's what we were talking about, Leo. We were just talking about Palworld. I'm intrigued. I am intrigued.
Are you gonna be picking it up? I was saying maybe we'll wait and see what Pokemon reveals in February.
Yeah, but with this type of stuff, you gotta strike when the iron is hot, especially when you're a content creator.
Buy Game Pass.
Yeah, I mean, I'll give it a chance, honestly. I will give it a chance. I do want to see some initial, like, Metacritic scores first, though. And I would prefer to own it on Steam, because I don't have Game Pass.
Yeah, and you don't have to worry about them taking it off of Game Pass.
Yeah, exactly. I'd rather have it just be in my Steam library. It makes sense that Microsoft is backing them if they have dedicated servers for multiplayer. Tyler and I have been playing a lot of Vampire Survivor, which is a great game. Highly recommend. But we have to do local Steam play, and it is not perfect.
Yeah, they haven't pushed the multiplayer update
Yeah,
yet.
they don't have an actual multiplayer mode, and so we have to do remote play on Steam, and it's not perfect. I don't have any achievements. The way it works is I joined Tyler's game, so I don't get any of the achievements, so that kind of
I get all the achievements.
Yeah.
Which, we only have 2 left to go, and then we've 100%ed the achievements.
Yeah, we just unlocked Sigma. We fought the final boss the other day.
If anyone's played it.
It's a great game, and it's super cheap. They just added a Mogus DLC. What more could you want? I could play as the Among Us horse. Rejoice. You can do up to 4 players? Okay.
That is a good way to look at it, Leo. It's cheaper than the DLC.
And rushing through it. Oh, what did you think of it, Leo?
Bay Farm? Yeah, I haven't heard anything about that game since it's launched.
Remember that Nintendo Direct that was like all farm sims? That was crazy.
Yeah, Harvestella.
Stardew Valley and Animal Crossing's influence. You'd give it a 6 out of 10. I think that's a very fair score. I would probably also give it a 6 out of 10. I really liked Kieran and Carmine. I wish Kitakami was... I wish part 1 was longer. I wish the Loyal 3 were given more to do. I liked all the blueberry stuff, and then the Chirapago stuff was rushed. And no Dynamax adventures or Terrasilize adventures, and all the legendaries are locked, so... ho hum on that.
Yeah, that's still baffling.
I think people are being hypercritical of all of the farming games coming out right now, because a lot of them are just like shovelware garbage made to capitalize on the popularity of things like Stardew and Animal Crossing.
Well, it's because there's it's received a massive influx since 2020, and
yeah, it is
you need to
oversaturated.
really-
The market is oversaturated.
you need to really set yourself apart and how different is your world compared to someone else's.
Yeah, exactly.
Pokemon brings back what was it, Poke Pass or whatever it was called?
What? What are you talking about?
The Target Poke Pass thing. That limited app they used to distribute codes for like 3 times during the Let's Go era.
Yeah, that too. A lot of these games are charging a lot of money. Like I've been playing and enjoying Sunhaven a lot. That's probably my favorite Stardew clone. But they have a lot of like annoying DLC. Yeah, Shield was $30. Shield and BDSP have both been on sale a lot lately. I mean, this is the fad right now. Who knows what will be popular next year or later this year. God, this Pokemon sucks. I hate Toro so much.
It was like farming and roguelikes.
What are they playing on GDQ
I think
right
MMOs
now?
are gonna return.
Oh, they're doing RE2 remake. Then Diablo, and then Paper Mario, and then Thief. Why did the game hesitate to let me escape that battle? I really wish Pikmin 4 would have gotten DLC, chat. I watched Pikmin 4 get speedrun at GDQ yesterday. And they I hate when speedruns skip all the cool stuff in the game.
They had a dog speedrunning a game.
Yeah, they had Peanut Butter the dog doing a speedrun. Now this is top tier gaming. It doesn't get much better than that. I wish Pokemon games weren't so miserable to speedrun. At least a lot of early ones, you usually have to go for a specific seed. Which calculates what your RNG is and stuff like that.
I agree, Leo.
Yeah, I completely agree.
Also,
like, even if we didn't end up liking the game, competition is always good.
Turns out too, the company that makes Pal World is a Japan-based company as well, so there's some like rivalry there. Possibly.
I saw a Japanese Twitter post yesterday that was comparing the number of employees that Nintendo had versus Ilka versus Game Freak. Ilka has double the amount of employees Game Freak has, chat. Did you know that? By the way. Did you know?
It might have not been that way though before BDSP, but for...
What are all 300 of those Ilka employees even doing, dude? Crazy.
For Scarlet Violet, because I know Ilka helped with Scarlet Violet.
Yeah, they got a few companies to help them.
When I looked at Ilka's page like a while ago, I seriously think they mostly specialize in like cinematics in games, not the actual, development of it.
Gave up on
I mean,
Yokai Watch. Yeah, Yokai Watch is the only thing in recent memory I can think of that ever gave Pokemon any sort of competition. Alright, I'll just keep doing Tauros to clear them.
yeah, I agree.
I definitely think they were over their head. They were given a little too much overhead. They were given too much to do with BDSP. Gosh, why am I lagging so bad? Golly. I mean, Game Freak doesn't have a lot of employees, but you have to remember most of the stuff that, like, they outsource so much. So much of this game is outsourced. Let's get out of here. Let's go back to the DLC. No, I have not seen Totodile yet. Oh, why do I have Skarmory in my party? What are you doing in here, bud? Oh, what is this Abomasnow? What are you doing here? Gosh, I don't have a lot of boxes left. Alright. Gotta change the wallpaper. Last time Game Freak tried to to branch out. They're doing that again. They're working on another original title. They just copyright. They
Panland.
Was it patent or copyright? They registered a trademark.
They're making a panda game.
It's not. Why do you think it's panda related?
Pand Land, black and white.
I mean, it makes a lot of sense. Like, if you worked at Game Freak and you just churned out Pokemon games every year, you would probably get sick of it and want to do something else creatively with your skills.
Well, I could see it also as like a thing where they're like, we're building this thing that we were going to be testing for Pokemon, but it's actually competent enough where it could be its own game. Let's try to make something out of it.
And they're working with Game Freak is working with the developer of is it Worlds or Wilds? Why do I always want to say Wilds?
Outer Wilds.
Worlds. Outer Worlds.
And Kerbal Space Adventure.
Yeah, the Kerbal Space Program. Megas, Pyroar don't need. Seadra don't need. Charmeleon, Wartortle, Mewtwo, Tentacruel, Aerodactyl, Ammonite, Slowpoke. Yacht, Arbok. All, folks. Catch 'em, gotta catch 'em all. Gotta catch 'em. Okay. I could do, the cheddars. Is this a big enough area where I could try that trick where if there's 16, that means there's a shiny?
I don't know how that works. Someone in chat will have to know.
Gotta catch 'em all, Pokemon. I've either had the poker rap stuck on my head or, the Toad version of, Chandelier.
Oh.
I don't know why my TikTok keeps recommending me Toad battles. Toad versus Godzilla, Toad, a million Toads versus a million Bowsers. They know me too well.
I'll be right back.
Alright. The poker rap was great. I unironically love it very much. I still remember the original Gen 1 era. Great times. Remember that commercial with the bus driver, chats, and he trapped all the Pokemon on the bus and trapped him in the Game Boy? Now that's an iconic commercial right there. And the people who sing those Toad covers, I have to wonder how their vocal cords don't explode. I wish I could do a good Toad voice. I would be very powerful if I could. Oh, you got your last Squawk? Nice. I don't think I've seen Squawkabilly show up since the last color I got. Doesn't seem to be the most common Outbreak.
Alright, I'm back.
How World might be Game of the Year? That seems...
People are hyped.
That seems... I don't know about that.
It's a tall order. I think Game of the Year this year is going to be something totally weird. Because there's no really big hitters.
Yeah,
so
how do you
like
follow up last year? Like, last year had so many bangers.
It'll probably be like an artsy sort of game that wins, I bet.
This is not a banger. This is not a banger. And I know bangers. All of the Toad song covers are hysterical. Every single one of them is funny. My favorite is Toad singing the Mariah Carey Christmas song. That's my favorite one. Princess Peach Showtime. I mean, we don't really know what Nintendo is doing this year yet, outside of a few early year games, so... Every day I wake up, chat, Switch 2 is trending on Twitter.
I've had Switch 2, Super Switch,
yeah,
Super
the
Nintendo
Super Switch.
Yeah, people have moved on to saying, oh, it'll be called Super Switch.
It'll be called the Super Special Awesome Switch.
Super Switch, I do not like that name for it. Super duper Switch.
Super duper ultimate mega Switch. The third. They skip 2 and go right to 3. The Super Switch 64 U. I mean, I've seen a lot of people bagging on it, like, oh, the new Switch console is only going to be as powerful as a PS4. They're pathetic. But having a PS4 as a portable console is impressive? Like, I don't know.
I don't know where this came from. Where did the PS4 specs thing come from?
I don't know. People, that's all that people are doing right now. It's all just baseless speculation.
I saw people saying, like, the Steam Deck has PS4 specs in it. But that's a good thing, but then the Switch having PS4 specs in it for the next one is bad.
Yeah, you know what? I completely agree. I don't care about the specs. I need the Joy-Con drift to be fixed. I agree. My Joy-Cons are on their last Joy-Con leg. I would really love for that to not carry over into their next console.
I also hope they do more, like, Nintendo-y things with the interface.
Yeah,
of the
we
next
need some life, Chad.
Yeah,
We need
there
a
needs to
theme,
be
we need
character.
a song. Bring us back to
That
the
is
promised
not-
land, Nintendo.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been thinking the battery on my Switch controller might be going. This is my Nyko Turbo Bluetooth, or not Bluetooth, why did I say Bluetooth? Wireless controller. It's been needed to be charged more and more lately. I mean, you guys have seen it.
My Switch is like that too.
Yeah, the Switch battery getting improved would be nice.
I don't really care for, like, a Nintendo console to be powerful. I've never been like, oh, I need my Nintendo console to run.
I mean, it would be
4K.
nice if it was beefed up. I'm not gonna... I feel like that's kind of disingenuous. Like, what do you want it to run on, like, Amazon Kindle technology from 2011?
Well, no, but I expect it to clearly be a bit better than the current Switch, but I don't need it to be like PS5 or, like, you know.
I mean, I
I
don't think it's
next
gonna...
gen.
I saw one report where it's like, it's gonna be a new Switch, but don't expect it to, like, reinvent the wheel. And I think that's probably gonna be correct. It'll be a beefy Switch, a new Switch, but it's not gonna be, like, a mind-blowing new console.
Yeah, I think that's good. It also makes me think hopefully it'll be backwards compatible.
Yeah, but you were like, oh, I don't care if my Nintendo Switch has no power to it. It's like... I feel like that's not true. I feel like you care a little bit. I don't know why
I don't care
like...
if it's like next gen.
Why not?
Because it doesn't need to be.
I feel like the antis are always like, all you people care about are graphics. It's like, well, sometimes graphics are important. I don't know why that's become such a taboo thing to say now. Caring about... Like, if I'm gonna spend $400, I want it to be a good console.
How much are the modern consoles right now?
I wouldn't know. I don't own any of them. I have zero interest in spending $500 for a PS5 and having a pitiful little game library to go along with it. And then Xbox is just... I have a PC. I don't need to have an Xbox. Yeah, like, I need it to have some oomph to it. Like, of course, you know, this game is just poorly optimized. But I'm sure a lot of developers, Game Freak, besides Game Freak, would appreciate if it was a bit more powerful. Like, if anything, I need to focus on buying a new graphics card. My graphics card has kind of served... It's served me well. I have a 970. I need something a little bit more beefy now. Graphics cards are very expensive, though, so... They're also one of those things where you look at it and it's just like... MSI, 4070, Ti, super duper, 500 bajillion million. There's... like the longest string of words you've ever seen.
Yeah, that is the simplisticness of just buying like a game console. You don't have to worry about all the...
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I built my computer, and that was really personally satisfying for me. But I understand why some people wouldn't want to do that or would find it very overwhelming. Because
if your only console was like a Switch and you wanted to play the latest games, like that would suck. Especially because a lot of them are cloud-based. It's like, ugh. Like, doesn't the... This is the only one I know about that's terrible recently, is the Mortal Kombat 1.
Yeah, a lot of those big boy game ports on the Switch are always a disaster.
I've seen it looks terrible.
PS1 and 2 classics. I didn't grow up with a PlayStation. I have a PS3, but I really did not grow up with PlayStation, so a lot of those early classics I never played.
There was only like I was around like a PS1 and 2 rarely, but it was always like NES, Super NES.
That makes you sound like NES. Okay, Mr. Zoomer.
That's what I was around. And Bubble Bobble, Zelda, Mario 3, Mario and Duck Hunt.
I had an older friend as a kid who had one that I played. I think I played Mario World on it. Or not World. What's the name of that game? Why did I say World? Can't think right now.
What are you talking about?
Is that a shiny Cheddars? No, the lighting tricked me. Groudon would make a cool slide. Hey, they make a lot of Pokemon parks in Japan. They should make one with Groudon. They just built like a Chansey one. My first console was the N64, and then I had a Game Boy Color.
I think the first games I ever played was either Mario, Duck Hunt, Bubble Bobble, or Mario. That's all I can remember.
Like I remember getting Smash Bros for my GameCube. I mean, I did get a GameCube for Christmas. My GameCube was a Christmas gift. But I got Smash Bros and like Pokemon Stadium for Christmas for my N64. I mean, GameCube's my favorite console. But
GameCube's fun.
N64 was my first. Then I had a white Game Boy Advance. Then I had a silver SP. Just to play Pokemon Yellow, real, relatable. Here's the real problem, Chad. When they come out with the new Switch, I'm gonna want to get it, but also if I wait, then they're gonna release special colors that I would want more.
Yeah, you'll get a cool special color. That's a tough decision.
Yeah, do you buy consoles on launch, Chad, or do you wait?
I might wait. I don't know. Depends if I think the launch titles are super cool.
I definitely waited for the Switch. Like, I played Breath of the Wild on the Wii U, Chad. I waited a while to get a Switch. Oh, a black and white edition of the Switch too. That would be neat.
Most of you guys wait. I'm surprised. Completely understandable for the Wii U.
I got the 3DS at launch, and therefore became part of the ambassador program. But most of my consoles I've waited. I have the Mario Odyssey Switch with the red Joy-Cons. Nintendo usually doesn't do presents and drops console information. When they do it, it's gonna be like its own thing. I really wish they would just get it over with. Why they gotta spawn in such a big radius?
Yeah, they'll definitely announce it in a tweet.
Yeah, I agree. I think that's how it's gonna go down as well. The only thing that they could strong arm us into getting a Switch 2 if they're like, whatever Pokemon game in November comes out on the Switch 2 only.
That would sell a ton. But I think Breath of the Wild would still like sell more than like a Pokemon
Yeah,
launch
how do
title.
you follow up Breath of the Wild? Like, that's a hell of a title to start your console's life with. And like, Tears of the Kingdom just came out, so it's not like they're gonna have a hot new Zelda game fresh out of the oven. Like, I feel like they're kind of stuck with that. Like, Mario Kart, Smash, like, I feel like it's gonna be years and years and years before we're ready for, like, Mario Kart 9 or the next Smash game.
I think if they did like, oh, if you plug in your cartridges or if you connect your old Switch account with your new one and you get your downloads, but all the old games, or I should say a select few of the old games have upgraded visuals, I think that would sell a lot more. Especially if Scarlet Violet was on the list. Like, imagine if, like, the desert doesn't lag anymore.
A new 3D Mario would be... Like, that's gotta happen, right? I feel like that's just... that has to happen.
Yeah, they're putting out 4 different Mario games in the span of, like, a few
Yeah,
months
you have to
here.
wonder how that's gonna work out for them, for their bottom line.
Maybe... no, that would be kind of weird if they launched Luigi's Mansion 4. Ocarina of Time remake? What would that look like?
Yeah, they could do some sort of, like, Oracle of Seasons or something. They could do a game like that. Whoops.
Yeah, they are vastly different games.
Yeah, but they're all Mario titles.
It's surprising Odyssey never received a sequel considering how long the Switch's lifespan has
I really
been.
thought Odyssey would get a sequel.
Yeah.
I know this is like Super Mario Boomer of me to say, but I would love another like Mario 64. That's my perfect Mario game.
What do you want? Like a hub world?
The way it worked in Mario 64 was perfect. That game had so many good and interesting levels.
Oh, that's crazy, Justin.
Sega's working on something, but I do not trust them to pull off a Sonic Adventure game that's good.
Sega's remastering all their classic games, including the Dreamcast ones, but they haven't said anything about remaking Sonic Adventure 1 and 2 yet, even though those are both...
I don't like, can they re-release Heroes? Where's Heroes? Where's Unleashed? How about Sonic Advance Trilogy? How about Sonic Battle? They have so many games that they're sitting on that they could make a lot of money on if they just re-release them. Same thing with Pokemon, of course. Yeah, I mean, even Sonic 06.
I don't think they were ever touching 06.
I disagree.
I think they see that game as like I mean, it's an embarrassment.
Most of Sonic's catalog is a fucking embarrassment, Tyler. What are you talking about? I'll take 06
like,
over
06
Lost World.
I think 06 really dampened their brand image.
They did that themselves. Maybe if they didn't want that game to be a mess, they shouldn't have rushed it out the door for Christmas.
I mean, was that Sega or was that like the suits or
What do you
like
mean?
what?
What difference does it make? I'm talking about Sega as a brand.
I guess.
I keep seeing Ian Flynn tweeting about, like, the Sonic timeline, and it's like, I want to reach through my computer screen and shake this guy. Why does Sonic need a timeline? I do not care what order Sonic Advance and Sonic Prime took place in. Like, that's not even your show, dude. Why are you tweeting about this? Why does Sonic need to have a timeline? Why does every franchise need to have some sort of multiverse timeline thing? It drives me insane.
People keep asking him if Sonic X is gonna like make it into the main story.
The guy just needs to log off. Stop interacting with these people. Like, not everything, like, even the Zelda timeline pisses me off at this point. Like, I'm so over timelines. Who gives a shit? He's a blue cartoon hedgehog who likes to go fast. We don't need to have the most cohesive timeline known to man. And then, like, yeah, there's, like, Sonic X is never coming back. They're never gonna do Cosmo again. And there was immediately somebody that was like,
Actually, you'll notice that in the Tails Sonic Channel art, there is a plant in the background, which is an Easter egg to Cosmo, so never say never, Ian.
as if this stupid idiot knows better than a guy that works directly with Sonic Team.
As if that's anything.
God. Pokemon
funny.
fans and Sonic fans are the same side of the stupid idiot coin.
Actually, you'll see there was a plant in the background of a Sonic Channel art, so
Cosmo confirmed. Screaming. Going insane. Yelling.
Sonic X was over like 15 years ago. Why were they
Yeah,
all of a
move
sudden popular?
on! Oh my god, why are you still holding on to Sonic X? Move on!
Why would they now be like?
Yeah,
"No,
they're gonna.
we'll finally
They're totally
make-"
gonna bring back Cosmo now. Like, do you hear yourself? Do these people hear themselves?
Maybe in Sonic Advance when they brought Cream into the series, but not now.
Like, just think about from a marketing POV. Why would you ever do that? Like, kids don't know what Sonic X is anymore.
No.
Like, people are actually. Like, as much as Ian's timeline shit annoys me, it's like, you don't know better than him. Oh, that response kind of blew me away. It's just like, it is actually time to stop. Zelda should have been playable in Tears of the Kingdom. I don't even care. I don't even care. They should have done something with her in that game. Many people want her to be playable. You are not alone. I was there when it was written. Did Sonic X even get finished dubbing over here? Did they dub the whole thing?
Yes.
That Cosmo, like, Power Rangers Sentai robots in space was so goofy.
And Cosmo died at the end anyways.
Oh yeah, that's what people are saying. She regenerated into a plant that Tails has. Therefore, she is confirmed. You can't have Cosmo without Wanda. I mean, now there are rumors that they're gonna do a spin-off Shadow show from the Sonic movie verse, so... Did their Knuckles show even come out? I can't even, like, keep up with that anymore.
Yeah, that's right. There's gonna be a Shadow show now. Which, okay.
We don't even know who's gonna voice Shadow. They haven't even announced that yet.
Yeah.
That's another thing where I'm like, can they rip the Band-Aid off already? That's why they're bringing back Fairly Odd Parents. I can't believe they're rebooting Fairly Odd Parents and just bringing back Cosmo and Wanda. They're the only two fairies that ever exist.
They didn't want to make another.
Yeah, they couldn't be bothered to design another couple of fairies. Chat, let the Chris Pratt jokes go, please. I'm like actually begging you people at this point. Let him go. Let them go. Not funny. Didn't laugh. Also, don't manifest that evil over in here. He's already voicing Garfield. I don't know when Garfield's even coming out. Today. Today is the 17th, so we're getting through January, chat. That's good. And then we have Pokemon Day coming up.
It's all coming together.
It's all coming together. I mean, why did Jack Black get casted in the Minecraft movie? There's no way that Minecraft movie is gonna turn out, like, good, right? The director said, I want to make sure we don't have an ugly Sonic situation. I don't want to piss off all the 10-year-olds. They said that. The director said that.
That's crazy.
How is it even gonna look? Like, it's live action. How do you put Jack Black in live action Minecraft world with Jason Momoa or whatever?
It's not gonna have a brick head.
Is he gonna be Steve? Who's Steve? Where's Alex?
The Aquaman is Steve.
I mean, Pratt's just a popular celebrity, chat. Big name celebrities these studio executives hire these people because they think big names are gonna get butts in seats. It's that simple. And who was just in a very successful video game movie voicing a main character? Oh, it was Jack Black. Gotta get him for the Minecraft movie.
The Herobrine will probably be in the background.
That would actually be really funny. Jack Black is likable, but I feel like he's better in small doses. You know how they made a sequel to Emperor's New Groove and it was all about Kronk? It was Kronk's New Groove and it wasn't very good. Because silly, funny characters like that are good in small doses. You know what I mean?
Like the Donkey movie?
There's never been a Donkey movie. Don't... That would be terrible. But yeah,
That's
I mean,
what
like, if...
That's the reason the Donkey movie doesn't exist.
Yeah. They went for Puss in Boots instead. I mean, they're filming a live-action How to Train Your Dragon right now, DreamWorks is. Odd. Then I saw there was rumors they're gonna make a live-action Danny Phantom. I'm sick, Chad. I can't anymore.
Yeah, they're making Danny Phantom.
I've been defeated. I can't go on.
They're making live-action Danny Phantom.
God, that's gonna look like such hot ass.
Yeah, it'll be so low budget.
God.
Also, I told this to you earlier. Nickelodeon is making, with their properties, they're making so many live action things recently. It's like, it's all them.
Weird. I mean, Disney started it. Let's not get it twisted. Disney started this. And then Netflix jumped in with like live action Cowboy Bebop, live action Death Note. And now DreamWorks is like, well, what if we turn all of our beloved animated movies into soulless cash grabs too? I love Danny Phantom. That's one of my favorite shows of all time. Even though the last season, written mostly by Butch Hartman, sucks. The premise, the cast of characters, and that was great. Which is why I don't want to see it ruined by some cheaply made garbage live-action show. Yeah, Danny Phantom was great. Great characters, great villains. I love Vlad.
I liked, and I know you probably do not like it, but then the live-action Ninja Turtles movie I loved as a kid.
Yeah, you mean the Michael Bay one where they look like ugly, horrendous mutants?
No, I'm talking about the old one.
What does that have to do with anything? What does like the 80s turtle movie have to do with anything?
We're talking about live action adaptations.
That was very early into Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles' lifespan. I don't see the correlation, sir. I thought you were talking about the Michael Bay version at first.
Okay, live action Paddington Bear. I'm just messing. That left you speechless.
Well, that's the thing. The thing about Danny Phantom is that Butch Hartman is involved, but what made Danny Phantom was so good was like all the other people involved in the show. And when they left, when they left and Butch took over for most of the writing for the final season, it immediately turned into ass.
Butch Harmon designed the original creation for Crash Bandicoot when Crash Bandicoot was named Wally Wombat or something like that. Yeah, Wally
Didn't he have
Wombat.
something going with Seth MacFarlane, or am I thinking about something else?
They did work together on Johnny Bravo.
That's an insane fact. That
I think.
I think you're right. I think that sounds right. Yeah, I think it was Johnny Bravo.
I know times have changed and stuff, but apparently he used to be like much better than he is now. Yu-Gi-Oh! Live action? Isn't there like a stage play?
How would you cast Yu-Gi-Oh? Do you cast Asian actors? Like, how would you even... How do you bring Yugi's hair to life and not have it look stupid as hell?
I think it would be something where it only comes out in Japan.
It definitely sounds like that. Yeah. How are they not gonna make Toothless look like a nightmare in live action? Like... Oh, the first How to Train Your Dragon is so good.
I think it'll look like Aragorn. Aragon?
Aragorn is a Lord of the Rings character. Aragon.
Aragon.
I only remember that movie because it had an Avril Lavigne song in it.
I think I rented it.
That era of, like, books to movies after the success of Harry Potter and most of the ones they tried after just, like, exploded. Exploded as in flopped. Flopped hard. Alright, I might make a sandwich. Hold on. Alright, before we make a sandwich, I'm gonna get up for a second, chat. I'll be right back.
I don't know how you would translate Toothless, you know, like goofy emotions and just its face into live action though without it looking freaky or just weird. What if they made it like puppets? I only saw... Oh wait, no, I think I saw the Narnia 1 and 2 movie. Yeah, just bring out a real dragon. Oh yeah, true, and Detective Pikachu, yeah. The only thing I know about the third Narnia was like from Silver telling me they like died or something at the end. I don't know. Oh, the Golden Compass. Yeah, I forgot about that one. It had the polar bear.
I remember seeing Golden Compass in theaters and being very lost.
Yeah, I remember being confused by it. I think there was a monkey.
Did I save? I think I saved.
That's nice.
Are we talking about Narnia or Golden Compass? I feel like the original Narnia movie holds up really well.
You weren't allowed to watch Golden Compass? I remember I was kind of younger and there was like a freaky... The polar bear fight freaked me out. Or maybe just unnerved me. I don't remember anything about it though. Besides that, I should say.
Liam Neeson is Aslan. Now that's a casting choice, chat. You want to talk about all the bad celebrities they get for modern movies? That was a good one. That was a good one.
You were banned from... were you not allowed to celebrate Halloween either? I remember Narnia, there was like talking beavers.
Man, Tilda Swinton was such a good witch, white witch.
You guys remember that?
Talk about another, like, incredible casting choice.
The beavers like threatened to attack them. Or something. I don't remember.
The beavers were good.
Yeah, but at first I think they were like... I don't know.
Yeah, she's so, like, ethereal. The vibes were, like, off the charts, you know?
She freaked me out as a kid.
Yeah, I could understand that.
And she had no eyebrows, I think.
Not only did they want it to be Harry Potter-esque, they were also clearly taking from Lord of the Rings.
Mr. and Mrs. Beaver.
Mrs. Beaver. I mean, everything until, like, the ending where they're like, Susan got left out of heaven because she liked makeup.
I was telling them when you were gone that I think you just told me that the ending they like all died horrifically or
Yeah,
something.
they did. They did.
I never read the books.
Yeah, I think it
Those,
was a
like,
train
popular-
crash. I think the whole family died in a train crash except for Susan.
I never read them as a kid. I read the first Harry Potter as a kid. I've still never watched or read any Game of Thrones.
Oh god, Game of Thrones is just fucking miserable. What a fucking miserable book, miserable books, miserable show, miserable fandom. People just got into that show because it had tits.
I think all I know. There's like an Ice Queen. It's a lot like that. I don't know.
Very funny, all the people that named their children after the, what's-her-face, who turned out to be a villain and, like, burned down a town or whatever. But if you're naming your kids after characters like that, you're already just a walking L, so... This is my son, Anakin, and my daughter, Daenerys.
Little Dovahkiin walks the earth.
Little Dovahkiin, dude. There probably are big character. You know, the sad thing is that there likely are many children named Leia, Luke, Anakin. I guess Luke is a normal name. You can get away with Luke, but I don't know. It's like there's a big streamer that named his daughter like Ripley, and it's like that fucking sucks ass, dude.
Oh no!
Actually embarrassing. Be a cold day in hell, or I ever like grew and birthed a child and let some fuck name him Ripley. You couldn't just go with what's her first name? Amanda or something? You couldn't just go with Amanda?
Other people need to know. Yes, they will be named Ash.
This is my son, Ash Ketchum. Ash Ketchum Booper, full name. Oh, make sure you put the numbers in there to struggle. That's critical. That's critical. I went to school with somebody who had a kid and named them like Athena or something like that. I remember.
Oh.
This is my son Zeus. Like, the Greek gods, who are almost all just like monsters. Fascinating choice, okay? Oh, Will Smith. That's funny. It's like, there was a news guy who had, like, the name Jerry Sandusky. And Jerry Sandusky was a coach at Penn State who, did a lot of bad things. And so this guy got death threats because he has the same name.
Oh gosh.
Yeah. That's really unfortunate. Horrendous name coincidence.
I can't really remember anyone I went to school with that had like a unique name.
I saw somebody say a Pokemon they had a really unique name. They're trans and one of the Pokemon has their dead name. And so people were like, I'm sorry to hear that, Enamorous. I'm sorry to hear that, Urshifu G-Max. Had to be Serena, right? Serena is like the only Pokemon that has a normal, like, human name.
I don't know what Pokemon has a human name.
It has to be Serena. But I was reading the comments, they were cracking me up. People are so funny. Sorry to hear that, Golden Go. It was a Pokemon, not a trainer. It was a Pokemon. Sorry to hear that. Sorry to hear that, Primal Groudon. Sorry to hear that, Eternamax Eternatus. I mean, some people can be named like Eve or like Eevee, but it's usually not spelled like Eevee. E-E-V-E-E. Mega Blaziken. Eevee nickname, understandable. Chi-Yu.
Somebody out there probably does have like Mr. Rhyme. There probably is somebody out there.
What do you mean? Oh, you mean like Rhyme is like a last name?
Yeah, yeah.
My last name is Mr. Rhyme, actually. I hope the Pokemon Center makes Ruinous Quartet stuff soon. Oh my god, chat, they announced a Garchomp plush today. They announced another continuation of Pokemon that have fainted. Where they have like the swirly eyes. Interesting choice of a promo. But my boy is in there, so yay. It was Garchomp, Meowscarada, Spiritomb. Kind of fun. Little Cynthia. What else was it? Was it Dragonite or Charizard? I think it was Charizard. I posted it in Discord if anyone wanted to see it. It was a Zoomroll, Charizard, Garchomp, Meowscarada, Spiritomb, and then they have a little Leftovers Apple Core plush. Which is really cute.
Leftover, which is neat.
Yeah, it's like we're finally getting another Pokemon item in merch form.
I think it's supposed to be like a keychain you put on your bag or...
Yeah, they're just
purse.
keychains, yeah. I mean, Garchomp's my favorite Pokemon, so I can definitely tell when it's shiny. It's shiny as like a smoky gray color.
You like shiny Garchomp too, I think.
Oh, I do. But I'm
think
very
it
biased.
stings.
I
I'm
mean,
in
it's
the
my
stink
favorite. It's my
crowd.
favorite Pokemon, so. I can tell, is all I'm saying. And when people are like, Garchomp and Gengar are the worst shinies, no. Not
They
even
should have made it
true.
white. They should have made it orange like its beta design.
I mean, I'm not saying it's great, but I've come to accept it, you know? I don't know, anytime people say, or it's always Garchomp and Gengar people bring up, and it's like, no. No. Let Kid is right there. Shiny Mega Garchomp is neat.
Very purple.
Yes. I like it. I mean, you could tell that they were... I always say that Mega Garchomp and Gengar's shinies are like apologies. They're like, hey guys, we know we kind of goofed it, but they're better now, look. They're better now. I don't know, chat. What are some contenders for your least favorite shinies?
Household.
You the one I'm hunting right now?
Yep.
Swampert! Kyogre, don't like purple?
Wow. Yeah, Gengar's not good either.
I mean, I guess I have to inadvertently defend Gengar a little bit, too.
Golden Goes does suck.
Golden Goes...
Which is so bad.
I don't know why they designed it like that.
Really bad decision.
Dragonite, that's valid. Pikachu, I'd say that's valid, too. Kinda crazy how the mascot of the franchise is pretty underwhelming shiny. Zekrom, valid. I would put Scovillain on my list. They gave it jorts instead of changing the color of its peppers to, like, orange and yellow, which would have been great. Yeah, Togepi's entire line. Absolutely.
Yeah, especially Togekiss. Oh.
Ooh, I got another one, chat. Dusknoir. Dusclops and Duskull, even though they've gotten duller over the years, they used to be really red. Ever since they've been 3D, they've gotten, like, less vibrant, I swear. But Dusknoir's shiny stinks. I don't like it. Yeah, they should have kept the red. They should have kept the red. Oh, I love Kommo-o's shiny. It's such an obnoxiously bright, in-your-face shiny. I kind of love those. Like Obstagoon. Oh, I like Jolteon's green. I think Flareon has the worst Evolution shiny, personally.
Flareon just looks like dirty.
Yeah, I like Jolteon and Vaporeon's shinies, but I just don't like Flareon's that much. Espeon's is the best. Yeah, Leafeon and Glaceons are maybe not great either. Yeah, Bellsprout's... I mean, I wouldn't say it's terrible, but it's definitely not, like, great. One of my favorites. Volo's pretty hard, Braylon. Don't feel bad about losing. Oh, you don't like Deoxys's highlighter yellow shiny? Honchkrow, I notice a pattern. These are all all the purple ones.
I see a lot of people don't like Toxel and Toxtricity shiny, but I like them.
I think Toxicity shiny is kind of underwhelming.
It's like raspberry.
I just think it's kind of underwhelming. Nobody brought up Ceruledge or Armarouge. I don't hate those two. The eyes,
Oh, yeah.
like, I get what people wanted. I understand why people don't like those. I remember when I shiny hunted Charcadet and everybody was like, oh my god, they're gonna be so hard to see, and it wasn't a hard hunt at all. Okay, Paldean Tauros. There you go. That one might be my least favorite in this entire generation. Hey, nice, Braylon. Good job.
Oh, congrats, Braylon. Glalie pulled through.
I used to have a Pokedex thing. Mostly, it only works for Glalie because Glalie's a meme.
Yeah, it broke.
Yeah, it broke. The other Pokemon don't work anymore.
I think it not maintained anymore. Probably would be easy to build one, actually.
I stared a shiny Paldean Tauros in the face and walked away and it despawned. Oops. What can I say but my bad? And I regret that greatly because ever since I've had to shiny hunt it a few times, it's just so miserable. Timber doesn't have a very good shiny.
Actually, what was it? It was let's do this. Yeah, I think it's off.
No, I got rid of it, Taylor. It's gone.
Oh, okay.
It didn't even have, like... It only went up to Gen 7.
Yeah.
It didn't have Gen 8, and this was before Gen 9 came out, so... It wasn't maintained. Way easier. I don't know about that one.
Panda Mouse is... Oh, it's so bad. Same with Mousehold.
Okay, I got another one, chat. The Tinkaton line. I don't like the copper. Like, can you even call it a shiny? Only its weapon changes color.
I think that's a sick shiny.
I disagree.
That's how subtle shinies should be. Like, I mean it in the sense of... If you think of a subtle shiny, I think that should be the framework for it. I don't know, I like it. It's cool. Oh, that would be neat though. Yeah, like the seafoam blue-green color that copper
Oh, you mean like the
oxidizes
Statue of
into?
Liberty?
That would be neat. Oh. Never mind. Maybe I think that'd be cooler.
I mean, I've said that's what makes shiny hunting in this game really satisfying. There's no noise, there's no sparkles. If something's shiny, you have to spot it with your own eyes. I've spotted Meowth, I've spotted Persian, I've spotted Shroodle. There's a lot of really subtle ones that I've been pleased I've been able to spot. Charcadet was pretty simple. Skarmory wasn't that noticeable. Good luck, Braylon. Such a good remix. Oh, Giratina's so cool. Pokemon's so cool. What do you mean flavored toothpaste to struggle? I need you to elaborate on this.
Are you supposed to eat it?
I just used like a
mint.
Crest whitening one. Am I missing
mint.
out? I don't even know what Wormadam shiny looks like. Motham's is okay.
I'm gonna look up Wormadam shiny, because yeah, I have no idea.
Oh yeah, that's rancid.
Wormadam.
It's like slightly more blue. Oh, that might be a contender for like the worst.
Oh, the black part is the only thing that changes.
Yeah, that's bad.
That's bad.
That's really bad.
And Motham has an amazing shiny. What is Burmese? Burmese is the exact same as Wormadam. Ooh.
That's bad. Gen 4 has a lot of really stinky shinies. Cherum's is also really bad.
Maybe it was better back in 2D. I'm gonna go look. Never mind, it wasn't. It was actually even worse in 2D.
I don't hate Wormadam. I understand why people think it's kind of bland, but I'm telling you, Chad, if they had added more environmental Pokemon, you could have Wormadam attached to, like, rocks swaying in the wind. I'm telling you. You have to see this vision.
Wormadam can exist. Yeah, if they had Pokemon actually interact with the open world.
Yeah, if they didn't just have Pokemon that spawn on the ground with occasionally, like, one Spidops or Tarantula in the tree.
Static. That'd be neat.
I never loved Vespiquen shiny either. Like, it's just kind of red.
Yeah, it's just darker.
Roserade has a cool shiny.
The whole line. Oh, you know what? Badoo's purple is nice.
Yeah, I like Badoo's purple. Badoo is a certifiable friend of the stream. That was one of the easiest Babs in Bab Quest I had, so... I think of Badoo with much fondness.
Yeah, it's a super tough fight.
Yeah, Volo bringing out Giratina is your oh shit moment of the game.
It took me many tries. If you want a little help with it, make sure you grit all your Pokemon to max. It'll help a little. That's what
Another
I did,
quest? I don't know, just struggle. I feel like the Babs were such a good self-contained one.
You have pretty much all the fossils, so can't do fossil quest.
Yeah, it's hard. It's like which subgroup of Pokemon is readily available and not spread across many games. I mean, Bab Quest still was. I had to get Fione from Fione from BDSP.
Whenever they had Furfrou back in, you could do a Furfrou quest for all the haircuts.
When will they add Furfrou back?
Yeah, Gibble and Gabite Shiny's cool.
Well, my sandwich expired. You hate to see it. Oh boy, all fish would be like a punishment.
Ooh, an amphibian quest? All birds? If they added Pidgey back?
I have Pidgey's line from BDSP. Actually, let me show you, chat, who I got shiny recently in Shield.
Chat, we were talking more about Let's Go. It might be happening.
Bruh. Hold on, let me pop into Shield real quick. Furfrou has a nice shiny. Legitimately. I kind of like Furfrou.
I think Furfrou is a great Pokemon, honestly. It's plain, but I think that's fine.
I didn't even bother to organize these. They're all still in my party. So I already hatched a Poliwag, but I need Whirl, Wrath, and Toad. I got Rotom Heat, finally. Oh, there's Poliwhirl right there. And another Poliwag. I caught some, insurance... some insurance polys, but check this out, chat. Boom. It's Goldeen.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god. That's... Is that a good shiny? Is this a good shiny, chat?
No.
No.
Didn't it used to be more green?
Jigglypuff. Look, Jigglypuff has the greenest eyes I have ever seen. Oh, I got I almost said Cursula. I got Corsola. Wait, that's not the right box.
What if you did like a type challenge, like a shiny type challenge?
Oh, this is my Dynamax box. I am in the wrong box.
Corsola went from the happiest Pokemon to the saddest.
Alright, so I got all the Rotoms. Oops, I always do the wrong thing. I just need one regular Rotom now. So we got Frost, we got Mow, we got Fan, we got Wash. They're all here. I already had Igglybuff, of course, but I could evolve this into a Jigglypuff and then get Wigglytuff, because I got Jiggly. I got Jiggly, but I don't have Wiggly. Okay, I should mark these down. I did not mark these down in my decks. There's Jigglypuff. There's Goldeen. Ursula. Poliwhirl. Shout out to Eternatus, man. That's my trusty guy. Eternatus is my big raid Pokemon. Oh boy, every time I go back to this game chat and evolve Pokemon, it's always like, oh yeah, that was a quality of life thing added later. Do you like Poliwhirl Shiny, Tyler? This is your boy.
I didn't mention it earlier, but it saddens me that it's not that good. Not really, no.
I don't think it's terrible.
He looked better in 2D, I'll say that.
I can mark Wrath off the list now.
I actually like the Poliwrath green, though.
Politoed's got the best one. Politoed is an S shiny. That's S tier. Easy S tier.
It's green, as a frog should be.
Green as a frog should be. This is... I like Clobbopus. I like it shiny. I don't like Graplock.
Clobbopus is cute.
It is cute, but they ruined it when it evolved.
Also, I like how, like, 2 gens back to back, they made some sort of aquatic creature into, like, a boxer, Crabrawler, and Clobbopus.
Yeah, they did. Ugh. I'm glad I got these through raids. Look at that, so bad. That is such a bad Pokemon, bad shiny. Throw the whole thing away.
Pink.
That is rancid.
Pink.
I need to evolve this Galarian Farfetch'd. I don't want to. I do not. Surfetch'd was one of the most miserable Pokemon to evolve that I can remember. Yeah, Graplock's mouth is weird. I mean, I have one. Let me go get it. What a weird Pokemon. But not skewed. It's so ugly. I really don't like it. There's something else I wanted to do when I was over in here. What was it?
Barraskewdas is kind of uninspired to me. To me, it fills the niche of, like, oh, we need a fish.
Yeah, it's just a generic, like, ugly fish Pokemon. It sucks.
It sure is a fish Pokemon.
I like Veluza more.
And Veluza has the psychic thing.
Female Zubat raids? Huh? Okay, I have 2 Rowlets. I need to evolve one. I guess I should go for the one that's in the Moon Ball with all them good IVs and stuff. I'm so sad I didn't catch more Littens and Papalios. Yeah, where is a beta fish, Leo? That's a great that's a great point. Where is like a you could do so many unique colors and stuff with a beta fish. Here's my prize shiny, chat. Check this out. Oh, here's the Betrayer Grookey chat. Ah, it's been so long. It's been so long. Oh my god, that was 2020? Betrayer Grookey. Truly one of the all-time greats. There's Incineroar. Here's all the Snoms from Snomus before we, jumped into Scarlet Violet. Here's the Poliwag I hatched. Monkey.
Holy.
I forgot I had hatched this one, chat. I need Vanillish and Vanillux, but I have Vanillite. Forgot I had Darumaka. I got both Nidorans. I think I got both. It's funny seeing Jangmo now that I got like 50 from Outbreaks in Scarlet Violet. My boy Trico, my boy Bagon, Gooms. There's Funky Kong. I evolved my second Grookey all the way into Rillaboom and I used it competitively. There's Wooloo. So you could tell, like, this old Pelipper and a Quick Ball. I hatched that right before Mystery Dungeon came out.
Yeah.
2020. Why does that feel not that far ago? Guess it really wasn't. Yukamuku. The Dynamax squad. Who did I have? These are all like breeding Pokemon. These are all the Masuda Hunt Pokemon. I wouldn't mind doing another egg hatch in this game. I would not mind. Oh, I got these guys. They have such funny shinies. I'll never get over Dracovish's cry. Listen to that. Oh, I love Audino's shiny so much. Oh, Tyrantrums is so good. This was a good pickup. SQ has been in both. SQ is exclusive to Violet and Sword, so I've like never really like I have it shiny, but at the same time I've not really oh, there's Politoed. I've not really ever like encountered it much. Oh, I have 2 Ponyta. Oh, I was gonna evolve one of these. I understand the vision past me. Okay. Well, I can mark Rapidash off my list then. That might have been overkill. That might have been overkill. I miss Tyrantrum too. Tyrantrum's one of my all-time favorite Pokemon. I miss Aerodactyl as well. I miss all the fossils. Alright, let me mark Rapidash. There we go. I still need a Alolan Rapidash, or a Alolan Galar Rapidash. Cool. What a great shiny.
That's so weird seeing Sword and Shield flame effects because they're
I know.
totally different. They're totally
I know.
different than now.
I know. You wish the main remained blue? I kind of like it. I kind of like the blue into the gray. It kind of feels like a proper, like... I can't explain it. I just think it's really cool. Oh, their cries are really nostalgic. That Boltund? Oh, I do have Boltund shiny, chat. That's not good. That's not a good shiny. That is not a good shiny.
It's not a good Pokemon. That's
No,
my least favorite
it's not.
dog Pokemon. We were talking about dog Pokemon. That's my least favorite.
You're very valid for that. Oh, look, I have Cryogonal. I kind of like... What a weird Pokemon and a weird shiny. It's got, like, yellow orbs.
Yeah, it has, like, fire.
Truly bizarre Pokemon. Oh, hey, it's Jinx. Yeah, a Greyhound Pokemon would have actually been cool, but then they were like, here you go, it's Boltund. Oh, I have an extra Magby. I could evolve this into Magmar and knock Magmar off. Ooh, I need another claw on. I can never say that. This Pokemon's name is a tongue twister.
Clauncher.
Clauncher.
Clauncher, not Clauncher. Just Clauncher.
Okay, okay.
No, I'm trying to help. I'm trying to help.
It's a great shiny, though. Is this a Gmax Butterfree? I still need Metapod, chat. If I boot Let's Go, it's cause it's to get Metapod. It's to get Metapod.
It's time, chat. It's time.
I would have to like
Let's
remember. Go. I have not launched Let's Go in years. Look at this one, chat. The shiny kind of goes hard for such a weird ass Pokemon.
The concept of Aromatisse is great.
I still think Spritzy should have evolved into like a plague.
Like it's
a plague mask.
Doctor.
Yeah, a plague doctor. Yeah.
And it's based on like a gaudy perfume.
I don't know why they made it a dancer. Like you put that leg away.
Thing.
Why are you showing me that leg?
It also has like a dress. It's very weird. There's a lot of stuff going on with the design.
I know. Joltix is so neon. I think I already showed this off, but somebody was hosting Sedinja, who I already had. I hatched Sedinja for Spooktober, but I caught one in a Moonball, because that's cool. Oh yeah, check out Dwebble. Sucks. It does suck. It's terrible. So does Dwebble shiny isn't good either. Neither is Roly-Colies. Crustles is fun though. Dwebble shiny might be terrible, but Crustles is great. Moldy lasagna. I love that. I love Pyukumuku shiny. Pyukumuku is one of those shinies that I threw a friend ball at, did not catch, turned the game off, tried it again, friend came through. Oh, I actually need to evolve Boldore. I guess whenever you boot up Sword and Shield again, Tyler, I need to evolve Boldore. I got it. So I already hatched Togepi from Babquest. So I have one for Togepi or for Togetic and one for Togekiss. Those are some of these are like I'll evolve it when I feel like it. Here's Krabby. Look at Krabby, so yellow. I mean, how are you supposed to say Sedinja? Shed Ninja? I'm not saying Shed Ninja. That's not happening.
Sedinja? I probably said Sedinja, just slurred it.
I don't think I do, Justin. I don't think I have Staryu. I've never seen somebody host Staryu. Oh no, I'm a complete liar. Here's Staryu. Turns out I lied. I don't think do I have Starmie?
There's another Let's Go hunt.
List, it grows. What about this one, Chad? Wishy-washy kind of stinks. I don't think I like this Pokemon. Why did they make it yellow?
Its eye is an egg. Egg yolk.
It is.
Alright, I'm waiting.
Oh, you want to do it now? Okay. Hold on. Which Bulldor? Or are they both? They might just both be the same. Oh no, one's 46 and one's 48. I'll just take this one. Piss fish. Woo! Sincerely hope the next Pokemon game has an auto connect online feature, just like PLA has, please. Beep boop beep boop beep boop boop beep beep boop beep boop beep boop beep. Hey, it's Penny's family, everybody. Look. It's Penny's dad and her sister.
Oh yeah.
What you giving me? Oh. It's your boy. Starmie is really cool. I have the Starmie Scale World figure from one of those Kanto sets. It's a nice figure. Evolve, my child. I like, sure, he could cancel, but Great Evolutions stink. Wish these could be phased out of this franchise. Piss fish.
I'll be honest. I don't like the dive ball.
What is wrong with Dive Ball? That's the worst thing. That's the worst take I've ever heard out of you, Tyler. The Dive Ball is a great one. Excuse
Not for
me?
a rock type.
It's blue.
I
What
couldn't
other
cancel
blue
the trade,
Pokeball do you
guys.
want me
What the
to
heck?
do? What would you put it in?
Luxury or
Gigalith is so
Yeah.
cool. This is the one that, like, I think a lot of the retrains they did, like Bufalon is just like whatever, you know, to Tauros. They were cooking with this one. They were really cooking with Gigalith. Compared to like
popped off.
Golem.
Gigalith is almost better than Golem.
It is. I think it is, straight up.
Old Lore
The
is
whole
better
line
than
is better.
Grapple. That's hard. That's hard.
Alright, did I have
I'll just say
anybody
Gigalith.
else? Man, I really don't want to evolve, I really don't want to evolve Galarian Farfetch'd, chat. No. No! Alright. So I still need to, I'm working on it. I'm working on it.
This is a Garbodor safe zone.
Yes, this is a Garbodor safe space. Garganackle. Garbodor and, Trubbish. Look. Maybe one day I'll get rid of those Petalils.
G-Max Garbodor is very weird, too.
My child. My trash child. We did that one for Earth Day, I think. I think this was an Earth Day.
Yep.
We kind of stopped doing, like, themed hunts, because with how Outbreaks work, it's just harder to do that in Scarlet Violet, I feel like.
It's better for Masuda hunts. To do themed and stuff, you know?
Yeah, I agree. Here's all my babs. Bab, 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 bab. We're shiny. So bad shiny. Good shiny. Good shiny. Bad shiny. Bad shiny. Bad shiny. Good shiny. Good shiny. Good shiny. Good shiny. Good shiny. Good shiny. Is the Munchlax's shiny good? I feel like it's okay. It's okay.
How do you not like Cleffa's
bad
shiny?
Is Happiny shiny good? I got into the morally like dubious shinies.
How do you not like Cleffa's shiny?
I said yeah, I like Cleffa's shiny.
Oh, the stream is delayed from your audio. For me.
They should have made Happiny green. Commit to the green. Okay shiny. Good shiny. Good shiny. Bad shiny. BabQuest was fun. It was fun.
Which is good.
But yeah, just know, chat, I'm serious about the shiny living deck. Let's see, I can update this to 46.
Yeah, Blissey shiny sucks.
Yeah, it sucks. Chansey, green egg rules supreme. There's still people hosting Gen 8 raids. There's not a lot of them, but they exist, so I'm picking off a few. So there's some I want to save. There's some I want to save. Like, I could have done Shuckle, but I feel like getting Shuckle on stream whenever Shuckle comes back would be more funny. So there are a few that I've been, like, tactically saving that I could just get, but things like Arrokuda, Barraskewda, Goldeen, Poliwhirl would have been kind of miserable to hunt in Kitakami. Some of the annoying ones I've been knocking out, but yeah, there's a shiny progress report, chat. Do I even have Let's Go installed anymore? I don't.
Isn't it physical?
No.
Download that puppy.
It is not physical.
Let's get him.
We'll see. But yeah, thanks for hanging out tonight, everybody. I appreciate it. I got Skarmory and we looked for the cheddars to no avail. But yeah, we'll be back for more shiny hunting. And then again, I think I'm going to do Conquest next week. So, blah, 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 Discord, blah, 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 YouTube. And yeah, thanks for chilling tonight, everybody. Shout out to the YouTube viewers and I'll see you guys later.
Good night, everyone.
Good night, everyone. Bye.
Bye.